Hello, people of the Halifax. Sweet, sweet human beings, hello. Oh, it's beautiful to be here in this dream, this iron thing of dreams. I'm Sean Cullen. I hope you enjoy yourself, sir. We just had a baby recently, my wife and I. Very exciting. People always ask you one thing when you had a baby. They always ask you one thing. How much does it weigh? What's the weight of the child? How much does it weigh? No, why? Why do you only want to know that about the baby? You know? I mean, if it's a heavy baby, I'm not lifting that baby. If something happens to you and I'm forced to carry that child, forget it. Anything over 7 pounds, it's on its own. All right, maybe I'll put it on a towel and I'll drag it around like that. But I am not lifting it. The baby's heavy. There's so many other things you want to know about the baby. Like, no one ever asks, what's the density of the child? What's the density of the child at sea level? What's his volume? What's the volume of the child? How much is he displacing? And that's something I would like to know, you know, because, if you're invited to a scientist's house and he has a bunch of graduated cylinders and he wants to dip the baby in one of them, you want to know how far you can dip before you ruin the carpet. There's fluid everywhere. That's important. Our baby displaces 3.2 cubic liters, and we're very pleased. Very pleased. But for the purists in the world, yes, he was exactly 8 pounds when he was born. Lovely, lovely 8-pound baby. But strangely, 9.5 feet long. A long, very narrow baby. It's like a long noodle with eyes on the end. Creepy. It was a very easy birth. She just kind of backed down a corridor like that and it fell out. And they had to find a very long, thin blanket to wrap him in. But when you have a baby, the other thing that they don't tell you, in the old days, you just get a baby and you'd go home and you'd deal with it as best you could. No one gave you any instructions. Now there's way too many instructions. You know, before it was like, oh, the baby, don't leave it outside in winter. That was all they said to you. Don't feed it nails. They never said anything, you know. But now you have to go to these encounter groups with other parents, and it is annoying. It is so ridiculous. And I'm bored. I'm sitting there listening to these people's problems, and I don't care about their ugly babies. They're stupid, stupid, ugly babies. I don't care. My baby's the greatest. I don't need you to tell me what's wrong with your baby, but you have to do it. You have to listen to these people, couples, and you're all gathered around the circle, and, you know, they have their problems. And the first couple is like, oh, our baby doesn't go to sleep right away, so we have to soothe him. We take him out in the van and we drive him around, and sometimes the vibration is soothing and he goes to sleep. But if he doesn't go to sleep, then we bring him home, and my wife plays the tabla, a small Indian drum, very tiny, and she plays that gently, and I put on a suit of tiny bells. It's kind of like a giant gown sewn with millions of tiny bells, and I waft around the room gently, tingling, 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 until he falls asleep. Does anyone else have that? And everyone's like, oh, yeah, sure we do. And then the next couple is like, our baby doesn't like the rice cereal, so we give him the wheat cereal. If we give him rice cereal, he vomits. He vomits it, so we give him wheat cereal. But sometimes we try and sneak some wheat cereal in with the rice cereal. And he still vomits. So we don't do that anymore. We just give him the wheat cereal, and he doesn't vomit. Does anybody else have that? And, everybody's like, yes. Oh, yes. And then it's my turn. And so I've been listening to all this, and I got whatever. And I said, well, our baby is hovering in the air. Just like that high off the ground, and he's chasing us around the house, screaming in Latin. And sometimes he just vomits what I think is mercury into our faces. It's a silvery liquid in my face. Then sometimes I wake up at night and he's gnawing on my throat with giant teeth. I don't know. Does anybody else have that? And usually someone said yes. It's a big responsibility having a baby because you want them to grow up right and you want them to be a good citizen, a good person. You want to treat them and teach them what to do. And so I've written this song for my little baby boy, and I hope he'll take it to heart. Thank you. You're just a child, a tiny baby. It's a big old world out there. It'll drive a person crazy. But I'm your daddy. I'm gonna take your hand. There's some things you've gotta know as you grow up to be a man. Gotta treat the pretty ladies right. Gotta make them scream all night. Gotta give them booze and bling and make them wanna dangle off your dirty thing. Oh, baby, gotta take it slow. Take the time to make the feeling grow. When you want into a lady's pants, better move with her, better do the dance. Take it, baby, from a man who knows. Your daddy, daddy, he knows the hose. I can make him take off all the clothes. I wanna Humpty Hump, I wanna self-expose. You're just a bitty baby now, but as you grow, I'm gonna teach you how to make the ladies wanna touch your love. But when you do the deed, you better wear a glove, 'cause you are just a little man child, and I'm telling you how to make the bitches go wild, make them ooh, 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 go ooh, 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 ooh. You are just a little man child, and I'm telling you how to make the bitches go wild, make them ooh, 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 go ooh, 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 ooh. Gotta get them the fancy wine, gotta get them feeling fine. Pretend you're listening to what they say, 'cause they think you're sensitive, and that's okay. Tell the baby that you like her friends, a little baby when the music ends. She might let you take it far, have sex with you in the back of your car. Take it, baby, from a man who knows. Diddy daddy, he knows the hose. I can make him take off all the clothes. I want a Humpty Hump, I want to self-expose. You're just a bitty baby now, but as you grow, I'm gonna teach you how to make the ladies wanna touch your love. But when you do the deed, you better wear a glove, 'cause you are just a little man child, but I'm telling you how to make the bitches go wild, make them ooh, 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 go ooh, 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 ooh. You are just a little man child, but I'm telling you how to make the bitches go wild, make them ooh, 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 go ooh, 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 ooh. And by the time you get out of that crib, you're gonna make a baby like your diggity daddy did. You are just a little man child, but I'm telling you how to make the bitches go wild, make them ooh, 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 go ooh, 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 ooh. You are just a little man child, but I'm telling you how to make the bitches go wild, make them ooh, 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 go ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I love you, Halifaxians.